Today we're gonna get our lives together. Just kidding, we're not gonna get our lives together in one day. But also, I have been saying 2026 is gonna be the year I get my shit together. But yet here I am at 9 o'clock on a Thursday, still in bed. So I'm using this as a bit of an accountability tool, and maybe you can too, like, let's just do it together, because sometimes you really need something to keep you accountable. And I think because no one sees me at home, people only see me when I go outside, and I'm not outside that often, that no one knows how I really live my life. And I say, yeah, like, everything's going great, but really it's chaos around here. I really don't like journaling. I hate journaling so much. I sit down to journal. I love writing, like I can write a book, I write a story, but I just can't journal about myself. One thing my amazing friend Laura, who is a life coach, subtle plug here, told me to do was to talk it out in the mirror or like voice note it. So I guess this is my version of doing that. So yeah, let's get our life together today. First thing I did do, I'm already ahead of you all, is set up dumb phone on my phone, because I feel like my phone is one of the things that I keep getting sucked into. Gosh, this is dumb phone, so it makes your phone look like a dumb phone. All I've kept is messages, photos, Safari, notes, settings, and phone. I also kept camera, obviously, Spotify, Reddit, because for me, Reddit doesn't really count as social media. Like, I'm just reading, and I love Reddit. Like, it's fun to explore. Voice memos, maps, and my banking app. Very similar to those apps like Opal and stuff, but for me, it kind of takes away the visual stimulation and desire to want to be on my phone, which I find doing a lot of the time. So setting up the dumb phone was step one for me in getting my life back together. The biggest thing is definitely having this like immeasurable amount of creative anxiety, where I am looking at everyone else, seeing what everyone else can do, scrolling infinitely for ideas, like seeing all these other incredible like videographers and things, and thinking, oh my god, I'm just not there. Like, I've got all these ideas, I can't execute. So today we're going to execute on one. Let's get into the day, I guess. I actually have to get out of bed now. It's now 9:12 on a Thursday. It's bloody embarrassing not even being up. Bad news, everyone. The plumber is going to be here in 5 minutes. So that's my idea for getting my hair slicked back all out the window for now, because this house is a mess, so I'm gonna have to go clean it. I didn't even get to put conditioner in my hair. The hair treatment is coming to install a new water filter, which is another thing that we've kind of been wanting to do to get our life back on track a little bit, just because, I don't know, the tap water here is a bit and so we've been getting like the bottled spring water, having to drive 15 minutes to fill up these like blue bottles, and they're so ugly. Like, the visual clutter kills me. It kills me. So finally took the L, bought a $700 water filter for the apartment, and now the plumber is coming to install it. I thought he was coming after 12. Like, it is not after 12. So that's my whole morning out. Like, life never really goes to plan, and this is like prime example of that. It's something so small like the plumber coming that like throws me into an orbit, and you don't even want to look at these dishes right now. Back on the bed, what a surprise. The plumber is finally gone. Apparently I've put the tap on the wrong side, so now we can't open the shutter. I don't know who left me in charge of having to do that, but anyways. Now I feel like I'm like, right, I can get on with the day because things are done and organized. So let's go clean the kitchen now that we can. Because Mr. Plumber's not in there. So we'll put one of these on today while we clean the kitchen, because if you do something cute, then it makes doing the life admin a little bit easier, in my opinion. They are like so cute and fun, and they kind of smell like a birthday cake, not gonna lie. So I like that. It kind of reminds me of those, who remembers those scratch and sniff stickers from when you were at school as a kid? I used to want to eat them so bad, because the smell was so good. So these eye patches kind of remind me of the scratch and sniff stickers, and I feel like that's why I'm just so excited to have my phone as a stupid dumb looking phone and really limiting my social media scrolling, because all my best ideas always come when I'm not on my phone. Like, I don't think I've ever been inspired scrolling the feed, ever. New tap is done. How nice. Let's try a little bit of the water. I feel like I haven't even tried it. It's got like 2 settings. It's super fucking clean. I don't know what water's meant to taste like, but I'm just so glad. I am so glad we can get rid of these finally, because it's been like 4 or 5 months with these big hunkers sitting on our dining table, and it drives me insane because I work from in the lounge room most of the time. Seeing them and just having them around. Kitchen is one thing I feel for a lot of people. They get super messy super fast, and this is like only stuff from last night because I did a lot of meal prep. And when you kind of live like you don't have housemates, like it's just James and I, you can really fall into the trap of like just letting stuff sit there. And so often I'd find myself cleaning just for when people would come over, like if I'm hosting book club, or if I know the plumber, for example, is coming over, or we had a cleaner for a while, I knew the cleaner was coming over, so I'm gonna clean. Like, it needs to stop being for other people and start being for me. So that's step 1 of the many ways I'm gonna get my shit together, is really committing to keeping on top of this type of stuff. The other thing that kind of annoys me is that we have many different types of bowls and plates. Like, this is such a small issue to have, but it's like the things don't stack together nicely. Really pisses me off. Let's put some music on, because I feel like music and cleaning always helps. I love a bit of old school rap, that sort of vibe, so that's what I'm going to be putting on. This is one of my favorite songs at the moment. We did it! We did it! We did it! Well, actually no, I still have to do this bloody pot. But once we do the pot, the dishes are done. Like, that was a lot simpler and easier than I thought it was going to be. So the kitchen is finally clean. Have I cleaned the rest of the house? No, but I'm taking a win as a win. One thing is done. And what else am I doing? I've just been editing a little carousel, and also have been doing some art direction sort of work for a campaign concept I am putting together for a client, which is super exciting. It's for her launch of a new product, which is really cool. So I'm putting together like a social first art direction concept for her, and I guess I was kind of going to talk through like my process with that, because I think like a lot of people tend to just go straight to Pinterest or straight to other things when they're looking for ideas when it comes to putting together a new campaign or a new concept, or just rebranding themselves. Like, you're looking for visual references right away, and to me that's not even the first place I start to look when it comes to planning out a new idea or thinking of a new concept, I'm always thinking of the insight first. So essentially all an insight is like a human truth, a universal truth that any human can go, damn, I feel that and I relate to that. I think if you go to Pinterest straight away, you are literally getting served up everything that anyone else has ever seen, and that is why it is my most hated pet peeve ever in the world of social media and creativity and any social media agencies. It's like whenever someone's like, I'm going to rebrand myself, or I'm going to launch something they've reached for, or let's shoot it in the studio, let's have a newspaper that says coming soon, let me lie down in a whole heap of things that say sale, and let's pretend office chic or something like that. Like, it's just so tired and it is so done. But that is because when you were going into Pinterest and you're searching, service-based business brand relaunch, or I don't know, naturopath brand relaunch, you're getting served up the things that are popular. And again, you're not starting with the insight or the big idea or the human truth which your audience will relate to. And so you're just finding things and regurgitating stuff which is already been done. But if you look at archival things, you look at old magazines, you look outside of your industry, you will find creative concepts which are more unique, and you'll be able to pull apart references from all different parts of the world and put them together and make something unique. That's the second thing, I guess, with referencing and creating mood boards, is that you need to be able to understand and kind of almost stand up for the reference that's on the board, instead of having just 200 images in a Pinterest board and going, this is what I want to do, because you can't even explain why you put it there. You really need to sit with an image or a reference and be able to say, what is it about this image that I was drawn to? Whether it's the color, whether it's the positioning, whether it's, you know, the models and like where they were in the scene, or, you know, the textures, down to that nitty gritty, like all the emotion that you kind of felt when you saw the image. Pull apart those things and you will start to connect the dots and see repeating patterns throughout what you're saving for the idea or for the universal truth that you're trying to build an idea for. And then you'll be able to go, this is important, and these are the kind of the values and the things that we need to make sure we capture for our shoot, and that's why it's there. Because otherwise, yeah, you just end up with a mood board of 200 images and you don't even know why the fuck you put it there, and there's no through line to what you're doing. Anyways, that is what I'm doing. I can't even show you because, I mean, the product hasn't launched yet, which is really, it's sad, but it's also exciting, being able to work on that. And I am beginning tonight, my first night of no phone after 7 p.m. So we'll see how I go with that, and I'll be putting that video up next week. So yeah, go do the thing you said you were gonna do, and I'm just waffling right now. Yeah, that's been me. I'll see you guys next week.